What is the difference between @stat method and @class method in Python? Introduction. In Python, methods inside a class usually work with check, instance data, object level data. Example: class user, def greet, self, print hello. But Python also provides two special method types: @static method, @class method. A very common Python interview question is, what is the difference between @static method and @class method? This topic explains what instance methods are, what static methods are, what class methods are, differences between them, when to use each, real-world examples, common mistakes, best practices. This is a key Python OOP concept. First, types of methods in Python. Python classes can have method type first parameter, instance method self, class method CLS, static method none, default method type, class user, def greet, print hello. Tarek works with object data, uses self. 2. @static method definition. A method that does not access class or instance data. Example: class math. @static method def add a b, return a plus b. Usage: print math.add 2, 3. Output: 5 key characteristics of static methods. Check, no self, no CLS, behaves like a normal function, belongs to class namespace. Why use static methods? Check, utility functions, helper logic, grouping related functions. Example: class, string utils. @static method def is empty s. Return len s equals 03. @class method definition. A method that works with the class itself, not instance. Example: class user, count equals 0. Def init self, user.count plus equals 1. @class method def get count, return CLS count. Usage: print user.getCount. Key characteristics of class methods: uses CLS, can access modify class state, affects all instances, can alternative constructors. Example: alternative constructor class user, def init self name, self.name equals name. @class method def from full name class full name. Return CLS full name dot upper. Difference summary feature: @static method, @class method, access instance self dot dot dot, access class CLS dot dot, modify class state dot dot, needs object creation dot dot, purpose utility function class level logic. Conceptual difference: static method just a function inside a class, knows about the class, internal behavior. Static method class namespace only. Class method receives class reference class. Example comparison: class demo x equals 10. @static method def static method, print no class access. @class method def class method class, print CLS x. Output: demo static method, demo class method. Result: no class access. 10. When to use @static method. Utility functions: math helpers, validation logic unrelated to class state. Example: class validator. @static method def is even, return n%2 equals 0. When to use @class method. Key factory methods, key alternative constructors. Modifying class level data. Real-world example: object factory class person. Def init self name, self.name equals name. @class method def anonymous, return CLS anonymous. Usage: p equals person.anonymous, print p.name. Output: anonymous. Common beginner mistakes: 1. Using self in static method. Wrong. @static method def test self. 2. Thinking static methods access class variables. They do not. 3. Using class method when instance method is needed. Confusion between object level and class level logic. Best practices. Keep @static method for pure functions inside class. Use @class method for class level logic. Prefer instance methods for object behavior. Avoid unnecessary decorators. Keep responsibilities clear. Simple definitions static method. A method inside a class that does not access instance or class data. Class method. A method that receives the class itself as the first argument. CLS. Final summary. Python provides two special method types. @static method. No access to class or instance. Behaves like a normal function inside a class. @class method. Praxis. Receives class. Can modify class state. Often used for factory methods. Example. Class A. @static method def s pass. @class method def c pass. Key idea. @static method is for utility functions, while @class method is for operations that need access to the class itself.